My dear child, listen carefully with every part of your heart, for what I am about to share is not just a simple message. It is a sacred revelation, a divine whisper from the eternal realms, breaking through the veil of this world to touch the deepest corners of your soul. This moment is not a random occurrence, not a fleeting thought or a passing emotion. It is holy, purposeful, and orchestrated by the hand of heaven itself. You are standing at the threshold of a divine encounter, a moment you were destined to experience. Someone who once walked this earth by your side, someone who loved you more than words could ever express, has a message for you from beyond. They are no longer among the living, yet their love for you burns brightly, transcending time and space. Their heart carries a truth they were unable to share while they were a truth so heavy, so significant, that it lingered with them until their final breath. They departed this world with words left unspoken, secrets they could not reveal, and warnings they were unable to give. It wasn't because they didn't want to tell you. No, something or someone stood in their way, silencing their voice and keeping their truth hidden. But now, I, the Lord your God, have opened the gates of the spiritual realm so that their message can finally reach you. The heavens have shifted, and the veil between what is seen and unseen has been torn apart. What was once hidden in darkness must now be brought into the light. What was buried in silence must now be heard by your soul. This is not a coincidence. It is a divine appointment. You were drawn to this very moment, to this very place, because the time has come for you to receive what was meant for you. Your loved one, even after leaving this world, has been watching over you. They have prayed for you, pleaded with me to make a way for you to hear what they could not say in life. Through my divine permission, their voice is now reaching you, carried across the boundaries of eternity. This message is not meant to fill you with fear, but to awaken you to the truth. There is something you must know, something you've sensed deep within your spirit, but could never fully understand or explain. There was someone close to you, someone who walked alongside the one you lost. This person appeared to be loyal, a friend, a supporter, but behind their smile was a heart filled with deception. They hid a truth that could have changed everything. They made choices, spoke words, and concealed things that you needed to know. Their silence has rippled into your life, causing confusion and pain. But I am the God who reveals all things. I am the God who shines light into the darkest places. And I am now uncovering what was kept from you. You may have felt it already, the strange moments that linger in your mind, the sudden memories that surface without warning, the dreams that wake you with tears streaming down your face. Those were not mere tricks of your imagination or the weight of your grief. Those were signs. That was your loved one reaching out, their presence carried on the wind of my spirit. That was me, calling to you through the corridors of eternity. Do not ignore these signs. Do not silence the stirring in your spirit. This is not just a message, it is your moment of awakening. Heaven and earth are colliding in this sacred space, and the truth is rushing toward you like a mighty river. You must be ready to receive it. The one you lost wants you to know that they are safe in my arms, resting in my eternal presence. But before they passed, they discovered something that changes everything. They longed to tell you, to warn you, to prepare you, but the enemy worked against them. Time was stolen, and the opportunity was taken. Yet my mercy prevails. Through my grace, they are speaking to you now, one final time. There is a letter, a note, a message, something meant for you that was never delivered. Someone ensured it stayed hidden, buried in secrecy. But what was buried must now rise. What was silenced must now cry out. Do not doubt the feelings stirring within you, the quickening of your heartbeat, the tingling on your skin, the way your soul seems to tremble. That is my spirit confirming this truth. You are not crazy, you are not misled, you are being awakened. There was someone who appeared to be for you, but was secretly against you. Someone who claimed to love you, but was lying. Someone who smiled in your presence while plotting behind your back. The one you lost saw it, but they realized it too late to stop it. Yet, it is not too late for the truth to be revealed. I am opening your eyes now. Though this truth may hurt, it will also heal. Though it may shake the foundations of your world, it will also save you. Do not fear what I am removing from your life. Do not mourn what I am tearing down. This is a divine separation, an answer to your prayers for clarity and truth. I am removing those who were never sent by me. Let them go. Release them in faith. Their departure is not your loss, is your deliverance. I know you are tired, weary from carrying pain, questions, and confusion. The silence has been heavy, pressing down on your spirit. But I have seen you. I have heard every unspoken word, caught every hidden tear. I have waited for this moment when your heart would be still enough to hear me. This is not the end. It is the beginning of a great shift in your life. You are stepping into a season where only what is true and real can remain. All that is false must fall away. All that is hidden must be brought into the light. All that is broken will be restored. You are not losing. You are being repositioned for something greater than you can imagine. Those who are meant to walk with you into this next season will not lie to you, betray you, or pretend. They will stand with you in truth, in authenticity, in love. The one who has passed is not truly gone. They are with me, alive in spirit, watching over you. Their peace is not complete unless you know the truth they were unable to share. That is why I have allowed this message to come through. That is why this moment exists. So listen deeply with the ears of your soul. The time is short, and the hour is urgent. The deceivers are beginning to sense that the truth is near. They will try to distract you, to silence you, to make you question everything. But I say to you, do not doubt what I am revealing. Trust the voice of my spirit. Trust the fire burning within you right now. Trust me, when you see the truth, your eyes will never look at the world the same way again. The masks will fall, the shadows will flee, and the chains that have bound you will break. You will walk in the freedom that was always meant for you. I am with you. I have always been with you. You are mine, and I love you with a love that surpasses your deepest understanding. This is your moment of clarity, your divine unveiling, your time to rise. The choice is yours, Will you walk away, or will you step into the truth? My child, do not rush away from these words, for I am still speaking. There is more you need to understand. The spiritual realm is alive around you, more real than the physical world you see. Angels have been stationed at your side, and archangels have fought battles for your soul in places unseen. You are here now, not by accident, but because eternity itself has drawn you to this revelation. You have been walking through a storm. I see it. I know it. You've carried burdens that others cannot see. You've smiled while your spirit wept. Remained strong while your heart quietly cracked under pressure. But not a single tear has been wasted. Not a single sigh has gone unheard. Every moment of your pain has echoed in the courts of heaven, and I, the Lord your God, have answered. This message is not only to warn you, it is to free you. It is to release you from the invisible chains of confusion, betrayal, and sorrow. It is to realign you with the destiny I have written for you. Yes, there is a shaking on the horizon. Everything not rooted in me will be shaken. Relationships built on lies will crumble. Alliances formed in darkness will fall apart. Connections I did not ordain will dissolve. Though it may feel like loss, it is divine alignment. I am pruning what cannot go with you into your next season. I am removing what was sent to hinder your growth, your clarity, and your calling. There is a calling on your life, my child, one greater than you have yet imagined. There is a purpose on you that the enemy has tried to destroy since the moment you were born. That is why the warfare has been so intense. That is why certain people came into your life, appearing as answers, but acting as assignments from darkness. That is why the one you lost was taken so soon, because their light threatened the enemy's schemes. But I am not finished. The enemy's plans will not prevail. What was meant for evil, I am turning for your good. What was stolen will be restored. What was lost will be redeemed. What was hidden will be revealed. You are entering a time of divine reversal. The one who betrayed you will be exposed. The one who tried to silence you will be silenced. The lies spoken against you will fall to the ground, and the truth will rise like the morning sun after a long, dark night. But you must be ready. You must be strong. You must be willing to walk alone for a season, if it means walking with me. I will never lead you into isolation without purpose. I will never remove something from your life unless I intend to replace it with something greater. Release what I am asking you to let go of. Stop holding on to what is already slipping from your hands. I have better. I have more. I have always had more. There are still pieces of the message from your loved one that you have not received. They are sending them now through signs, through dreams, through divine nudges that stir your soul. Do not dismiss them. When you feel their presence, when a memory comes alive without warning, that is them. That is me speaking through them. You are wrapped in divine protection even now. I am surrounding you with light, and angels are clearing the path before you. Do not look back. Do not return to what I have delivered you from. Do not try to revive what I have declared dead. You are being called forward. Yes, you may feel lonely for a time. Yes, you will grieve what is ending. But the oil of joy is coming. Beauty for ashes is near. Your mourning will turn to dancing, and your confusion will give way to peace like a river. The one who left this earth is not gone forever. Their spirit rejoices in my glory, and their final request, their final mission, is that you walk in the truth, no longer blinded, no longer deceived. They fought to get this message through, and now their words, carried by my spirit, have reached you. You are not crazy. You are not overreacting. You are not too emotional. You are discerning. You are spiritually awake, and that is dangerous to darkness. That is why the resistance has been so strong. But no weapon formed against you shall prosper. You are covered. You are chosen. You are mine. Walk boldly into this next season. Keep your eyes open, be wise, be still, and listen for my voice. I am always speaking, sometimes in fire, sometimes in whispers, sometimes through the voice of one who has crossed into eternity, and sometimes, like now, through these words written just for you. The world may not understand your journey. They may not see what you see, but do not be discouraged. I am raising you up in secret so I can reveal you in strength. The deeper the pain, the greater the calling. The longer the wait, the bigger the breakthrough. Your life is about to shift. This message is your sign. The doors of deception are closing, and the gates of truth are opening. You, my beloved, are stepping into your divine destiny. Go forward, not in fear, but in faith. Go forward, not in doubt, but in boldness. Know that the one who called you is faithful, and I will complete the good work I began in you. I love you more than you can comprehend. I have seen every part of you and called you good. You are not disqualified. You are not forgotten. You are my child, and I have never stopped holding you. Listen, breathe, believe, for heaven is still speaking. Asterisk, my child. This is your moment of divine clarity, your sacred awakening. The truth has been unveiled, and the path before you is being made clear. The one who loved you has spoken, and their words, carried by my eternal spirit, have found you. You are not alone, and you never will be. I, the Lord your God, have written your name in the book of life. I have called you chosen, worthy, and beloved. Trust me as you step into this new season. Let go of what is leaving, embrace what is coming, and know that I am fighting for you. Walk in the freedom of my truth, for I am with you always, guiding you, protecting you, and loving you with an everlasting love. This is not the end, it is the beginning of your divine destiny. Go forward, my beloved, and rise. Asterisk, asterisk, my precious child, hold fast to the truth that has been unveiled to you. For this moment is a sacred turning point, a divine intersection where heaven's voice meets your heart. The words you have just received are not mere echoes of the past, but a living, breathing revelation sent to guide you into the fullness of your purpose. The one who loved you, who walked beside you in life, has spoken through the eternal realm, and their message is not yet complete. There is more to understand, more to embrace, and more to prepare for as you step forward into the destiny I have crafted for you. Let your spirit remain open, for I, the Lord your God, am still speaking, and the truth is unfolding like a scroll before you. The one you lost, whose love for you remains unbroken, even in eternity, carried a burden in their final days, a truth they longed to share, but could not. They saw things you could not see, sensed dangers you could not perceive, and carried a weight of knowledge that was too heavy for them to bear alone. Their silence was not by choice, but by circumstance, for the enemy sought to bind their words and shroud their warnings in darkness. Yet my power is greater, my love is stronger, and my will is sovereign. I have opened the heavens to allow their voice to reach you, to pierce through the barriers of time and space, so that you may know what they could not say. This is a gift of my mercy, a divine intervention to set you free from the chains of deception and confusion. You may feel the weight of this revelation, my child, and that is okay. The truth can be heavy, for it carries the power to shift your perspective, to break open the hidden places, and to realign your path. You may have sensed their presence in fleeting moments, the whisper of their voice in a quiet room, the sudden warmth of a memory that feels alive, or the dreams that seem too vivid to be mere imagination. These are not accidents. These are not tricks of your mind. These are the stirrings of my spirit, working through the one you loved, to confirm that this message is real, that this moment is sacred, and that you are exactly where you are meant to be. There was someone in your life, someone who stood close to the one you lost, who wore a mask of kindness but hid a heart of betrayal. This person's actions, their words, their secrecy, created ripples that touched your life in ways you may not yet fully understand. They held back truths that could have brought clarity, made choices that sowed confusion, and worked to keep you in the dark. But I am the God of light, and I will not allow darkness to prevail. I am peeling back the layers of deception, exposing what was hidden, and bringing forth the truth that will set you free. This is not to cause you pain, but to bring you healing. This is not to break you, but to rebuild you stronger, wiser, and more aligned with my purpose for your life. You may wonder why this truth was hidden for so long, why the one you loved could not speak, why the warnings were delayed. My child, my ways are higher than your ways, and my timing is perfect. I have seen every moment of your journey, every tear you've cried in secret, every question that has weighed on your heart, every night you've lain awake, wondering why things unfolded as they did. I have not been absent. I have been working in the unseen, preparing you for this very moment when your heart would be ready to receive, when your spirit would be open to hear, and when your soul would be strong enough to walk in the truth. They are with me, wrapped in my glory, their spirit alive and at peace. Yet their love for you is so great that they have pleaded with me to ensure you receive this message. They want you to know that they saw the deception, they sensed the danger, and they longed to protect you. Their final act of love is this moment, this divine unveiling of truth that will guide you into a new season. There is something they left behind for you, something tangible, a letter, a note, a keepsake, or even a memory locked in the heart of another. It was meant for you, but it was hidden, buried by those who sought to keep you from the truth. I am stirring the waters now, my child, and what was lost will be found. What was concealed will be revealed. Trust the signs I am sending, for they are leading you to the answers you seek. You may feel a stirring in your spirit, a quickening in your heart, a sense that something is shifting. That is my confirmation, my seal upon this message. You are not imagining things. You are not overly emotional or lost in grief. You are awake, spiritually alive, and attuned to the voice of heaven. This awakening is powerful, and it threatens the plans of the enemy. That is why you may feel resistance, why doubts may try to creep in, why distractions may arise to pull you away from this truth. But I say to you, stand firm, do not waver. The fire you feel within you is my spirit, burning away the lies and illuminating the path ahead. Trust it. Trust me. The truth I am revealing will change the way you see the world. It will strip away the illusions, tear down the false foundations, and set you free to walk in the purpose I have called you to. This is not a moment to fear, but a moment to embrace. The one who betrayed you, who hid behind a mask of loyalty, will be exposed. Their lies will crumble, and their deception will no longer hold power over you. The one you lost saw it, and though they could not stop it in their lifetime, they are speaking now, through my grace, to ensure you are not left in the dark. My child, I know the pain you have carried. I have seen the nights you've wept, the questions you've asked, the confusion that has clouded your heart. I know the weight of unanswered questions, the sting of betrayal, the ache of loss. But I am here, and I have never left you. Every tear you've shed has been collected in my hands. Every cry of your heart has been heard in the courts of heaven. I have been waiting for this moment when your heart would be soft enough to hear, strong enough to receive, and bold enough to act on the truth I am revealing. This is not the end of your story, is the beginning of a new chapter. You are entering a season of divine clarity, where only what is true and pure can remain. The relationships that were built on lies will fall away. The alliances that were formed in darkness will dissolve. The connections I did not ordain fade, and though it may feel like loss, it is my hand at work, clearing the way for what is to come. I am pruning your life, removing what hinders your growth, so that you can flourish in the destiny I have prepared. There is a calling on your life, my beloved, a purpose so great that the enemy has fought to keep you from it. The battles you have faced, the betrayals you have endured, the losses you have suffered, they were not random. They were attacks on the light within you, the purpose I placed in your heart before you were born. But the enemy will not prevail. I am turning what was meant for evil into good. I am restoring what was stolen, redeeming what was lost, and revealing what was hidden. You are stepping into a time of divine reversal, where the lies will be silenced and the truth will rise. Do not be afraid to walk alone for a season, for I am with you. I will never lead you into isolation without purpose. I will never remove something from your life without replacing it with something greater. Let go of what is slipping from your hands. Release the people, the places, the things that I am calling you to release. I have better. I have more. I have always had more. The one you lost is still speaking, sending you signs through dreams, memories, and moments that feel too real to ignore. Pay attention to them. They are my confirmation, my way of guiding you to the next step. You are wrapped in my divine protection, surrounded by my light. Angels are standing guard around you, clearing the path before you. Do not look back to what I have delivered you from. Do not try to hold on to what I have declared finished. You are being called forward into a season of joy, of clarity, of purpose. The pain you have carried will be transformed into strength. The ashes of your loss will become beauty. The mourning you have endured will give way to dancing, and the confusion will melt into peace that flows like a river. The one who passed is not gone forever. Their spirit is alive in my presence, rejoicing in my glory. Their final prayer, their deepest desire, is that you walk in the truth, free from deception, free from betrayal, free from the chains that have held you back. They fought to get this message to you, and through my mercy, their words have reached you. You are not crazy. You are not overreacting. You are discerning, awake, and alive to the things of my spirit. This is why the enemy has fought so hard against you. But I declare that no weapon formed against you shall prosper. You are covered by my love, chosen by my hand, and called by my voice. Walk boldly into this new season, my child. Keep your eyes open, your heart soft, and your spirit attentive. I am always speaking, sometimes in the fire of revelation, sometimes in the whisper of a memory, sometimes through the voice of one who has crossed into eternity, and sometimes, like now, through these words crafted just for you. The world may not understand your journey. They may not see the battles you fought or the victories you're about to claim. But do not be discouraged. I am raising you up in secret, preparing you in the hidden places, so that I can reveal you in strength. The deeper the pain, the greater the calling. The longer the wait, the bigger the breakthrough. Your life is shifting, my child. This message is your sign. The doors of deception are closing, and the gates of truth are swinging wide open. You are stepping into your divine destiny, and I am with you every step of the way. Go forward, not in fear, but in faith. Go forward, not in doubt, but in boldness. Know that I, the one who called you, am faithful, and I will complete the good work I began in you. I love you with a love that knows no bounds. I have seen every part of your heart, every corner of your soul, and I have called you good. You are not disqualified by your pain. You are not forgotten in your struggles. You are my child, and I am holding you even now. Listen to my voice. Breathe in my presence, and believe in my promises, for heaven is still speaking, and I am still guiding you, my beloved child. This is your sacred moment, your divine awakening. The truth has been unveiled, and the path before you is illuminated. By my light, the one who loved you has spoken, their words carried across eternity to reach your heart. You are not alone, and you never will be. I, the Lord your God, have engraved your name in the book of life. I have called you chosen, worthy, and beloved. Trust me as you walk into this new season. Release what is fading, embrace what is coming, and know that I am fighting for you. Step into the freedom of my truth, for I am with you always, guiding you, protecting you, and loving you with an everlasting love. This is not the end, it is the dawn of your divine destiny. Go forward, my precious one, and rise in my strength. Asterisk, asterisk, my cherished child, let your heart remain open, for the divine revelation you have received is not a fleeting moment, but a sacred flame that continues to burn brightly, guiding you toward the truth and purpose I have ordained for you. The words that have reached you are alive, pulsating with the love of the one who has crossed into eternity and the eternal power of my spirit. This is not a message that ends with hearing it, is a call to action, a summons to rise, to walk boldly, and to embrace the destiny I have prepared for you. There is still more to uncover, more to understand, and more to step into as I continue to unveil the plans I have for your life, the one you loved, whose presence you still feel in the quiet corners of your heart, has not spoken in vain. Their message, carried across the divide between heaven and earth, is a testament to their enduring love for you and my unending faithfulness. They saw things in their final days, truths they could not share, warnings they could not deliver, and secrets that weighed heavily on their soul. The enemy worked tirelessly to silence them, to steal their voice, to keep you in the dark. But I am the God of light and truth, and no scheme of darkness can stand against my will. I have opened the heavens, torn the veil, and allowed their words to reach you, not to burden you, but to set you free. You may feel the weight of this moment, my child, and that is natural. Truth, when it first dawns, can feel like a storm breaking over a quiet sea. It stirs the waters, uproots what was hidden, and brings to the surface what was buried. You may have sensed their presence in ways that defy explanation, a sudden memory that feels like a touch, a dream that lingers in your waking hours, a whisper in your spirit that carries their voice. These are not mere echoes of grief or tricks of the mind. They are my spirit, working through the one you lost, confirming that this message is real, that this moment is holy, and that you are standing on sacred ground. There was someone in your life, someone who stood near the one you loved, who wore a mask of friendship, loyalty, or even love. But behind that mask was a heart of deceit, a heart that concealed truths that could have changed the course of your journey. Their actions, their silence, their choices created ripples that touched your life, sowing seeds of confusion, doubt, and pain. But I am the God who sees all things, and I am now exposing what was hidden. I am shining my light into the shadows, revealing what was kept from you, not to cause you sorrow, but to bring you clarity, healing, and freedom. You may wonder why this truth was delayed, why the one you loved could not speak, why the warnings were held back until now. My child, my timing is perfect, and my ways are beyond human understanding. I have seen every moment of your journey, every tear shed in solitude, every question that has haunted your heart, every wound that has scarred your spirit. I have not been distant or silent. I have been working in the unseen, preparing your heart, strengthening your spirit, and aligning your path for this very moment. You are ready, now ready to hear, ready to understand, ready to walk in the truth I am revealing, that the one you lost is not truly gone. They are with me, enveloped in my eternal glory, their spirit alive and at peace. Their love for you is so profound that they have entreated me to ensure you receive this message. They want you to know that they saw the deception, they sensed the betrayal, and they longed to shield you from harm. Their final act of love is this divine unveiling, this moment where their words, carried by my spirit, reach you to guide you into a new season. There is something they left behind for you, a note, a memory, a truth locked in the heart of another, or perhaps a tangible keepsake meant for your hands. It was hidden, kept from you by those who sought to obscure the truth. But I am stirring the waters, my child, and what was lost will be found. What was concealed will be brought into the light. You may feel a stirring deep within your soul, a quickening of your pulse, a sense that the world around you is shifting. That is my spirit confirming this truth, sealing this moment. You are not imagining things. You are not lost in emotion or clinging to the past. You are awake, spiritually alive, and attuned to the voice of heaven. This awakening is a powerful force, and it unsettles the plans of the enemy. That is why you may feel resistance, doubts creeping in, distractions pulling at your attention, voices trying to convince you that this is not real. But I say to you, stand firm. The fire burning in your heart is my spirit, consuming the lies and illuminating the path before you. Trust it. Trust me. The truth I am unveiling will transform the way you see everything. It will strip away the illusions, dismantle the false foundations, and set you free to walk in the purpose I have called you to. This is not a moment to shrink back in fear, but to step forward in faith. The one who betrayed you, who hid behind a facade of loyalty, will be exposed. Their lies will crumble, and their deception will lose its grip on you. The one you lost saw it, and though they could not act in their lifetime, they are speaking now through my grace to ensure you are no longer deceived, my child. I know the depth of your pain. I have seen the nights you've wept alone, the questions that have kept you awake, the confusion that has clouded your heart. I know the sting of betrayal, the ache of loss, the weight of unanswered questions. But I am here, and I have never left your side. Every tear you've shed has been gathered in my hands. Every cry of your heart has echoed in the courts of heaven. I have been waiting for this moment when your heart would be tender enough to hear, strong enough to receive, and courageous enough to act on the truth I am revealing. This is not the end of your story. It is the dawn of a new chapter. You are entering a season of divine clarity, where only, by beloved child, this is your sacred hour, your divine awakening. The truth has been unveiled, and the path before you is illuminated by my eternal light. The one who loved you has spoken there. Words carried across the vastness of eternity to reach your heart. You are not alone, and you never will be. I, the Lord your God, have written your name in the book of life. I have called you chosen, worthy, and beloved. Trust me as you step into this new season. Release what is fading, embrace what is coming, and know that I am fighting for you. Walk in the freedom of my truth, for I am with you always, guiding you, protecting you, and loving you with a love that will never fade. This is not the end, it is the beginning of your divine destiny. Go forward, my precious one, and rise in my strength. If your spirit was stirred by this sacred revelation, do not let this holy moment pass you by. This was not merely a message, it was a divine encounter, a mirror reflecting the deepest cries of your soul, a touch from the eternal realm. Subscribe to receive more divine words from the heart of God, letting His voice continue to guide, restore, and prepare you for the path ahead. You are not alone. You are not broken. You are chosen, cherished, and forever protected. God is speaking, always, and He has just spoken to you with a love that will never fade. Heaven watches over you, now and always, with everlasting love. Asterisk, your generous $20 super thanks is a beautiful expression of your heart, and it helps spread this divine message to others who need to hear it. Thank you for supporting this sacred work, for standing with us as we share the eternal truth and love of God. Your gift is a seed planted in fertile ground, and it will bear fruit in the lives of many. May you be blessed abundantly for your kindness, and may you continue to walk in the light of His truth